Good evening, everyone. Time is 6:30 p.m. Regular meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Freehold for October 2nd, 2023 is now called to order. Notice of the time, date, and location of this meeting was provided at least 48 hours prior to the commencement of this meeting pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 231 of the laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence. Chief Expenditure, please lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mayor Kane.
Here.
Councilman Vendetta.
Here.
Councilwoman Jordan. Here. Councilman Reich.
Here.
Councilwoman Rogers. Here. Councilman Schnur. Councilwoman Schutzer. Here.
Okay, item 4 this evening, always an exciting time of the year for us, is our participatory budgeting results. I'd like to turn this over to Councilwoman Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. At this point, I'd like to, I see your chair for participatory budgeting in the audience. I'd like Carrie Convert to come over to the mic and perhaps invite the rest of the committee here and tell us a little bit about PB and what the results were for this year.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mayor and Council. It is always a very exciting time when we do participatory budget because this is the opportunity for residents here in the borough to vote on capital improvement projects to add to the borough. This year we had over 35 submissions, which was a large amount. Some of them were not capital improvement projects, but that doesn't mean that we're not trying to find other ways to put those suggestions into place. So even though it may or may not be meeting the criteria for participatory budget, it doesn't mean you can't make those submissions to us so we can, again, work with you, talk with the town and see if those other alternative ways to make them happen will happen. The criteria for participatory budget is that the submission needs to be a capital improvement project. It needs to be one that has minimal maintenance cost. It needs to have at least 5-year lifespan, and it needs to be under $200,000. So this year, I am very excited to announce that we had 3 projects that were the winners. The first one was the lighted crosswalks. That was won by a huge margin. And then the bike infrastructure project for the bike racks and a bike repair station, and then the playground canopies won this year as well. And then I just wanted to take a moment to recognize our committee who all worked so super hard this year to get us up and running and making sure that everyone is aware of the project. So I'd like to introduce co-chair Kathy. All right, come up here now. I wasn't gonna let y'all sit in your seats, but you know how Councilwoman Gordon is? She likes to see us all up here.
Well, you guys worked really hard. I want to make sure we get
We're missing just a couple of people. One moment while the mic goes around. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, so this is participatory budget. I think we're missing 2 people. We have Dan. Kathy is our co-chair. Ted. I'm Carrie Conger. This is Mark, Carrie, and this is Mike. And then we're missing Joanna and Ron. Thank you. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody. This was a great year. We had a lot of really good suggestions. The crosswalks actually was 3 different submissions. So again, I just want everyone to see that when we all work together for improving our town, we get results here. And that's an amazing thing. So thank you again very much, and we'll see you all next year. here.
Before we move on, I just want to thank the entire committee. Carrie, I want to thank you and Kathy as well. And a lot of the committee members actually took time. I know that Dan and Mark were at the concerts every Wednesday night, telling everybody about participatory budgeting. We were out in the streets putting posters out. And it was really well received. I mean, Carrie was telling me this year we had a lot of people that have never participated before, and that's the goal of the thing, to get people involved and get them charged up about everything that's going on in the community. So again, thank you very much. Does anyone from council have any questions about it? There was some really phenomenal ideas, and like Carrie said, there was one that came down the pike that we already have a new committee put together in order to see if we can get that going by Memorial Day.
I have no questions, but thank you. From the beginning, I've said that this program really is democracy in action, and it's an investment in our town, and an investment chosen by our residents. So it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you to these folks. This is a hard-working committee. I mean, it's a hard-working year-round committee. So thank you all for giving your time.
Yeah, before we move on, you know this is a pet project of mine. This is the 7th year, I believe. And we started this, we were the first in the state of New Jersey to implement participatory budgeting to the municipality. So something we're very, very proud of, and we've worked, Annette and I have worked with many other municipalities to launch PB in their towns. So it's starting to grow. We've also received a call from the state that it could be a statewide project at some point. So very, very exciting. Also, too, this doesn't happen without Lynn and Tracy tabulating the votes and everything as it comes in. So thanks to the committee and Lynn and Tracy also. But thank you all for everything you do. Appreciate it.
A lot of things wouldn't work without them.
I'm sorry, could you explain where the walkway is and where the camera?
Do you want to take that, Carrie? Do you want to talk about where we're going to put
Just for the
the
public so they know.
So I believe right now we're going to be working with DOT to identify areas that we can where there's high traffic. A lot of people wanted them on non-borough roads, so we're going to work with the DOT and with the state to get as many up as we can.
One of the ones that was mentioned is near the railroad tracks, but that's already part of an infrastructure improvements we're already doing. So we already have that included in a job that hopefully we're going to break ground pretty soon on. So yeah, we're going to work with them. And then the bike infrastructure, that's new bike racks, that's bike repair stations, as well as, I always get this wrong, there's a term for it. It's not bike lanes, but it's sharrows. That they actually paint the bike in the roadway, so motorists know that they're sharing the road with cyclists and be more aware of their surroundings as well as the cyclists. So and also education. That's not part of a capital improvement, but we've already reached out to the Easy Ride people, and they'll be coming in and doing some education on not only traditional bikes but actually e-bikes as well.
You know, in our travels, Mayor and Council, we do run into other fellow council committee people, mayors, and we always try to pick their brains for new ideas, but this is the one of the things they try to pick our brains. They're kind of jealous, I believe, of this program.
The participatory budget.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, also too, that bike thing is going to pay huge dividends too. The timing's perfect because as you all know, most of you know, we're working with Monmouth County where they just bought the 18-acre tract at the end of Mechanic from Jackson Street. It's going to be a Monmouth County park, but it's going to be the hub to the Henry Hudson Trail. With the goal of the principal planner for the park system, Paul Gleats, his #1 goal is to be able to take that trail from the Manasquan Inlet all the way into Freehold Borough and then take it back out to Sandy Hook. So you're basically going to from our town here, going to be able to ride a bike at most places in Monmouth County. So it's a great project. It's super exciting. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Just one more thing. It was also brought back to the school district this year year as well, right? Was it participatory budgeting?
We're in discussions with them right now.
Okay. So we brought that to the school district a couple of years ago, and then COVID hit, and the kids still did it. They did the whole
The
thing.
kids did
via
it
Zoom.
last year, and
Yeah.
they were amazing because they created PowerPoint slides, they were doing like videos and commercials, really trying to sell the projects, and they ended up doing an entire audio-visual system in the cafeteria so that they could have news playing during lunch, and then to also use it during like parent-teacher nights and other kinds of parent meetings. So it was a big success with the kids last year.
And that was all funded by the education foundation.
Yep.
Awesome, thanks, guys.
Great, thank you. Item 5 this evening is approval of minutes, council meeting September 18th, 2023.
I'll move those minutes, please.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Abstain.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Abstain.
Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, the minutes of council meeting of September 18th, 2023 are approved. Item 6 is the first reading and introduction, ordinance 2023/24, amending and supplementing Title 13, Public Services of the Code of the Borough of Freehold.
I'll offer them.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/24 is introduced. Item 7 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2023/25, amending and supplementing Title 3, Revenue and Finance.
I'll offer that.
I'll second, please.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2023/25 is introduced. Item 8 is our consent agenda. Just note that matters listed under the items of consent agenda required to conduct the day-to-day operations of the borough and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired of any of these items, that item will be considered separately. Someone like to move CR 1 through CR 13?
I'll move this, please.
If I may, before
Yes.
he moves, could we please separate CR 9 from the rest?
Okay, would somebody like to move CR 1 through CR 8 and CR 10 through CR 13?
I will move those, please.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, consent agenda items CR 1 through CR 8 and CR 10 through CR 13 are adopted. We have item CR 9, which is extending the award of cannabis licenses. Someone like to move that?
I would like to move that, please.
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Abstain.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
No.
Okay, consent agenda item CR 9 is adopted. It's the end of our consent agenda. Item 9 is the approval of bills.
I'd like to move that we pay our bills.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, our bill list for this evening is approved. Item 10 is public comments. If anyone from the public would care to make a comment to the governing body, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Good evening. I just wanted to make an, sorry. Frank Argotti, Fair 13 Birch Drive. I want to make an impassioned plea for these poop cans that did not make it in participatory budgeting vote. It didn't squeeze out, but it's pretty economical. And I think we really need them. COVID, a lot of people have dogs now. I walk our dog all the time, and there's lots of people out there. So, that's my plea to the council. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, we always listen to you, Frank.
Roger Kane, 111 South Street. I just want to say that the participatory budgeting is one great idea. Lake Toponimus has benefited twice from it. I mean, we had a very dangerous condition where people had to walk in the road on Pond Road, and thank God nobody ever got killed. So now we have a pedestrian bridge there. And we just recently completed our handicap pier, and we're working on with Annette to hold a fishing derby for handicapped children. So it's been very helpful to us. And also, if you look around town, every playground is in bright sunshine. And those canopies at the playgrounds are going to be a world of good. So I just want to congratulate the council and the mayor for that job, and also the committee for the great job they do. But we have benefited from it. I can tell you it really works. Thanks.
Anyone else from the public care to make a comment to the governing body?
Good evening, everyone. Jeff Friedman, Executive Director, Freehold Center Management Corporation of 3 Broad Street. I just want to touch base about yesterday's fabulous festival. It was a great turnout. The weather worked out wonderfully. We had great music. It was a fun day had by all. I really just wanted to come up here and really thank the police officers and the police department for all your guys' help, as always, for keeping everyone safe and keeping traffic flowing through smoothly. And as always, I want to thank the Streets and Roads Department for all their help making sure everything gets set up and broken down when it comes to the streets. So appreciate all their help, and glad everyone came out and had a good time. So we've got a couple more festivals coming up. The American Legion is doing a car show on the 15th. That's going to be a great morning, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's also a lot of spectacular events. You can check their website. And then we've got the United for Impact Food Truck Festival on the 22nd. So we've got a bunch of great events still coming up through the end of the month. So hope to see you all. Have a good night. Yes.
Don't you have a band showing up tomorrow night?
We do have a band tomorrow night.
Talented.
That is extremely, yes. This is speaking for not mentioning this wonderful event from a local band leader, Mr. Rob Garrity with the Rob Garrity Band. We'll be playing our Wednesday fall concert series tomorrow night. And then the following Wednesday we got the Nerds, but they're nowhere near as good as Mr. Rob Garrity. Definitely come out and see him. Thank you.
Although he is
Thank you. Anyone else from the public care to address the governing body?
Ms. Glasgow, Three Phyllis, I know you don't comment on the consent agenda, but on CR6, you mentioned FFHC in the resolution. Yes. But you don't spell out who FFHC is. Who is FFHC?
Annette, you might,
Which one?
it's about the
Neighborhood Connections to Health. It says it's spelled out.
FFHC. No, the place at Park Avenue is NH.
Yeah, but the Freehold Family Health Center.
Oh,
That's what that is.
all right. It wasn't spelled out, and I was trying to follow that. Real thing. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public care to address the governing body?
I'd like to. Mike Flacone, 18 Dogwood Lane. I just wanted to take the time out to thank the governing body and all of those folks that are here, and of course our men in blue in law enforcement. You know, my family's been here for about 10 years in the great borough of Freehold, and a lot of you folks, well, almost everyone here has taken the liberty to take me under their wing, mentor me, help me. I'll never be as grateful as I possibly can stand here at the podium saying to thank you folks for what you do. It's a tough job doing what you do every day, from the criticisms to trying to do the right thing to hearing guys like me babbling for about 30 seconds. So I just wanted to say again, thank you for all you do and all you folks for what you do. And thank Tony in advance. I know it's coming up, so thank you, Tony, and everybody's spectacular. But just one thing I wanted to say, I know there's no discussion for the agenda that you're working on for a certain individual for today. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm a kid that grew up in Jersey City, very poor in the projects.
And I had great parents who loved them to death, but they were always doing their own thing, and it was really up to me, the oldest out of six, to really get my education. And where I found most of my education, and most of the time staying off the streets in Jersey City, was at the public library. The library was a great tool for me back in the day. We could afford an Encyclopedia Britannica, or, we could look up things back in the day, or microfilm if you had to. And my senior year of high school, I was 3 months from graduating, and I quit high school to help feed my family and put food on the table. Later on, I went back into that same venue, the library, and was able to study for my diploma, go to night school, get my diploma, and now I'm a very successful financial advisor with many, many financial licenses. And I'm a big fan of Andrew Carnegie, and I'm a big history guy. So it's really close to my heart and my soul, being part of a great institution, and I think that more people really need to know about this to get their education, to get off the streets and do the right thing. And I'm so humbled to even be thought about just pitching in. So thank you so much.
Anyone else in the public care to address the governing body, make a comment? Seeing no further comment, I'd like to entertain a motion to close the public portion.
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schuster?
Yes.
Yeah, public comment section is closed. We're, item 11 is council comments. Start off with Council President Benedetto.
Yes, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for enjoying our town. Thank you to all the volunteers that make events like yesterday, our budget that you, just very budget that you heard tonight. But all of our members, all of our volunteers who come out, I really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're what makes us go. You're the fuel. You're the people that makes this town the great town that it is. If you look at the consent agenda, you'll notice CR7 was the termination of the shared services agreement with Canal Township. So we not only do things, but we do listen to what you tell us. I'm sure there's some people that are here tonight aren't the ones I'm focusing on this news about, but their words were heard. We expect what we pay for. They're not giving it to us. That's why the termination came about. Also, we have great events. I see the Fields are here tonight, along with her Judy Guy and the Halloween crew. So, and Roger and Richard, the town looks fabulous with the corn stalks, with all your groups that go out and did it. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Councilwoman Jordan.
Thank you. A lot was said tonight. Well, first of all, thank you from the bottom of my heart to PB. You and Sharon wasn't kidding when this is a heavy, heavy lift, and you guys do an amazing job. Not only put everything out in English, but out in Spanish. We have to get that translated. We have to coordinate with the websites. We have to make sure everything is done in a timely manner. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you for all your efforts. Spectacular was mentioned quite a few times, and I see the chair of Spectacular in the audience. I don't know if she wants to get out. I'm already okay, all right. So this, yes, the corn stalks went out this weekend, and it always rains on corn stalk day. I don't know why, but it always does. But we had quite a few volunteers. It was wonderful, a lot of fun. I know how to put a corn stalk against a tree, that's for sure. Coming up, the next event is Friday night. It's going to be our movie night in front of the Hall of Records, double feature. It's a 30-year anniversary of The Night Before Christmas, and we are going to also have Dracula. So there'll be free refreshments. I'm not Dracula, Frankenstein. The original Frankenstein. It's going to be fun. The first movie will be more for the kids. I mean, the second movie it'll be G, but we're going to have some scare actors walking around. So if you have children that are frightened easily, I would not stick around for the second event. Popcorn, water, all free. Everything is free. Come on out. And then after that, we have a bunch more events. Then we have the window painting downtown. It's going to be a very busy, busy month. And how I just want to reiterate how I said participatory budgeting is a heavy lift. These guys, wow, just the whole coordination of, all the events they do, they're just absolutely fantastic and so dedicated, and we appreciate you guys too. That's all I have.
Councilman Rish.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Specifically, congratulations to the Participatory Budgeting Committee for all your hard work. And I can't say I'm slightly disappointed that there's a certain project that didn't get approved. But I know that the ones that were approved are going to be great additions to our park systems in our town and our borough. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them come to fruition. And so maybe we'll have to just submit some projects again for the next cycle. Recently, the borough was awarded a grant, a $15,000 grant through the New Jersey Historic Trust. It was a Heritage Tourism Grant Program for the Battle of Monmouth Walking Tour. This is going to be an interactive historic experience, which will be a walking tour through town, including locations such as Monmouth Battle Monument, Columbia Triumphant Park, Monmouth County Courthouse, the Covenhoven House, St. Peter's, and a number of other locations. The proposal is for stations with QR codes that you can look up information about these historic places in Friel Borough. And we're looking to have the project hopefully start towards the end of this year. And it's about a 12 to 18 month project before we actually start seeing it.
Should be done well before 12 months.
Yeah, we gave ourselves a little bit of breathing room just in case. But this is something that we in the borough have talked about for a long time, specifically with the Historic Preservation Commission, about making people more aware of our historic buildings. And it's going to be a nice way to both highlight these buildings, but also to get people to walk around town a little bit more and outside the downtown area as well. Ahead of the great Rob Garrity Band on tomorrow evening, the Half Mile Horses will have their winter circle. The winning place and show horses will be announced tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Before the concert. Wednesday night. I don't know what day it is sometimes. But Wednesday night before the band will be at 7 p.m. We will announce and the MPP will announce the winners of the Half Mile Horses display. So please come out to support those artists as well. Last thing I have tonight is, I don't know how many people know, but this is the National Week of Respect. The NJSA 18A:37-29 requires that all public school districts designate the week beginning the first Monday in October of each year as Week of Respect in the state of New Jersey. This week affords an opportunity for districts and schools to focus instructional efforts and programs geared towards the prevention of harassment, intimidation, and bullying, as they work towards creating environments that are welcoming and supportive places for all to learn. Additionally, New Jersey's Week of Respect coincides with National Bullying Prevention Month, which is annually observed in October. This allows school districts to observe the Week of Respect when there is a national spotlight on bullying prevention efforts, as we place an emphasis on promoting kindness and inclusion in schools. Today is Wear Blue Against Bullying. So if you're around any of the school kids today, you'll see a lot of them are wearing blue. This year's theme is Be Unapologetically Kind. And I have to say that seeing all the information that my sons are learning this week, I think that we as a society can take a note from our students. They're doing good work to make it an equal place for all. And I think that we as adults should look to them and in this case and take an example from them. Malala Yousafzai, who is a human rights advocate, says, "We should consider each other as human beings, and we should respect each other." So I hope after this week and beyond, you look at people with a little more respect in general. I think it'll make this place a much better world to live in for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Rogers.
Thank you. Again, I want to echo everyone else and thank the Participatory Budget Committee, our co-chairs, Carrie and Kathy, to really just thank you for all the work you guys put in. I love that our town has this program where anybody can have a say in where the money goes. So I appreciate all the work you do and the projects you put forth, and I really enjoyed voting, and you know, it's just a great program. So thank you all for doing that. I didn't get to stay long at Oktoberfest yesterday, but the little time that I was there, long enough to get my pretzel and my potato cake and pancakes and stuff, it was so nice to see people out enjoying themselves, you know, in a community. And, you know, I just love that, again, that we're a town that has these events that bring the community together. I also wanted to thank our CFO, Kathy Caruso, for the work that she does. We received our audit this week, and it was excellent. We had, it was a good budget. We had no recommendations from them, and I look forward to continuing down that path. And then I just wanted to touch on one thing. Someone asked, why don't we answer questions at meetings? And I just want to clarify, we do answer questions. We have always answered questions. However, public comment time is just for that, for public comment. At that time, we're not going to respond. And the reason we don't respond at that time is because sometimes it can be a little inflammatory. And it's not our way to continue to fan the flames. So what we have opted to do is allow people to have their say without interruption, and then during our comments, if necessary, we will do a response. We've done it that way since I've been on council, and I think a lot of people appreciate that way because I've seen some videos. If you ever go to the municipal conference, they have videos of town meetings that are not very pleasant. and we'd like to keep everything in order. So that would be the reason why we don't respond to questions asked during public comment. And also sometimes we don't have the answer right at our fingertips. So my commitment though is that if someone asks their questions and we don't have the answer right here, I will follow up and make sure that that person gets an answer, because apparently the perception is that we're not answering questions. And I want to make sure that, just like with participatory budgeting, everybody has a voice in our local government, as well as, you know, where some of the money goes. So they should be able to get a response if they ask a question. And that's all I have for. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Schutzer.
We can expect.
Okay, the curveball, right. I lost it. No, I have not lost it. That'll be
It's
on the
unsafe.
internet. It's already on the internet that Sharon said she lost it. The flu vaccine clinic is for all of our residents. Is this Wednesday, and thank you, Lynn, for arranging this with the health department. Wednesday, October 4th, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, right in this room, and no registration required. Walk-ins are welcome for ages 6 months and older. If you have insurance, please bring your insurance card. And for questions, you can contact Lynn at 462-7057. And I left some of these out there on the table for you if you need a reminder. Oktoberfest. Oh my goodness. It just did my heart such good to see so many people, and I mean so many people, enjoying themselves. I didn't see anybody not happy. I saw fellowship. It was just a wonderful experience. I had one complaint. Not me, somebody gave me this complaint. And that complaint was that there was only one food truck. Well, guess what? We didn't have the affair, and I think Jeff will attest to this, to put our businesses out of business for the day. So I did, because I couldn't stay out in the heat, I'm such a wimp when it comes to heat, for very long, I drove around town all afternoon. And I checked every paid parking lot. I checked the free lots. I checked everything. I drove up and down the part of Main Street that was open. There was only during one of my trips, there was one restaurant that didn't have every seat filled in the cafes, and that did not have a waiting line. And that was only during one of my trips. The rest of the time, they were all full. Downtown Freehold, brought people into town and brought business into town, and they created a happy environment. And God helped a little bit with the weather. So I thank Downtown Freehold, and we always say Jeff Friedman, but let me tell you something. Behind every successful man, there's a good man. So, Drew, and I appreciate Adam's words about Respect Week, and I just want to say, kind of maybe disrespectfully, I do try to answer questions, not during that time that Margaret explained to you. But unfortunately, sometimes people want the answers that they want, and giving answers that are the answers doesn't satisfy them. So that we need to keep that in mind too. Flavor of Freehold is coming up, and the 10th, and I hate to mention it because guess what? The tickets are sold out. But this will benefit the Alliance to Prevent Substance Abuse. So we thank Downtown Freehold for contributing to that as well. On Sunday, the 15th, we have lots of things going on. Hopefully the timing will make it work so that we get to do everything. Someone mentioned the car show. Jeff mentioned the car show that the American Legion is having in the morning. Also, the church service that day at Bethel, AME Church, Bethel on the Hill on Waterworks Road. They are having their Blue Sunday, Faith in Blue or something it's called. I forget the exact name, but they are honoring that day all law enforcement officers. So they're following it with an activity, a movie or football, of course, football, after the church service. But we don't want you to miss our spectacular hayride that day either. So maybe we can do everything. That spectacular hayride, I still haven't gotten over last year riding and having that giant spider drop down out of one of the residents' trees.
Some great stuff in this year.
Huh? Oh, it absolutely is amazing. So anyway, the 15th is going to be a busy Sunday. I just want to say that it's nice. Whether you agree with us or not, I hope that everybody would have to agree that we work hard. I mean, there's not a person up here. There's not one person up here who agrees with me on the cannabis issue. And yet, we've all done our homework. We've all come up with the answer and the vote that we think is right for the borough, because we respect each other and we respect the work that we all do. So I just want to say that it's nice, really nice, to hear the positive. So thank you for all of you who have given us compliments. And as we walk around town talking to people, we do hear them. I'm just sorry that some choose to believe otherwise. But thank you.
Thanks, Sharon. Before we close out, I also too want to echo everybody's comments. I'm just looking around the room as everyone's talking. You guys are what makes this town go. I mean, I'm looking around, everybody volunteers here, and whether it's committees or boards or whatever, but this town is made up of tremendous people, tremendous volunteers that are out to make this a great community. And yesterday's event, Jeff and Joanne and the board of downtown Freehold, spectacular. You know, nothing but comment after comment after comment. You know, and obviously all these outdoor events are weather driven. So that was just after 2 weeks of rain, it was nice to see the sunshine and go have a couple beers. But I just want to thank you guys for everything. But thank everybody in this room. I mean, you guys are what makes. I say this every year at Reorg. The volunteers are what makes this town go, and we are fortunate to have many, many great volunteers and great citizens in this town. So, I just want to personally thank everyone too. Come out to our neighborhood preservation program Winter Circle event on Wednesday, and make sure you stay to see the Rob Garrity band. Rumor has it they put on a great show. So, that being said, that's it for tonight. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Benedetto?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Wright?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Shuster?
Yes.
Thank you. We are adjourned. Have a great night.